Hey everybody, you got your pencils? You got your notebooks? Good, because class is officially in session. We're talking IELTS speaking test, and let me tell you, this ain't your grandma's English class. Want to know the secret to acing your IELTS speaking test? Let's dive into the most common mistakes that candidates make in Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, and how you can fix them to score higher. We're talking tips, tricks, and maybe even some interpretive dance if we have time. Spoiler alert, we won't have time, but a talk show host can dream, right? Stay tuned. This is gonna be good. Let's do this thing. Alright, picture this. You're in Part 1 of the IELTS speaking test, feeling the heat, and bam! The examiner hits you with a question. Maybe it's about your hometown, your favorite hobby, or the meaning of life. Who knows, these examiners are full of surprises. But here's the thing, folks. Short answers are the kiss of death. We're talking one word, mumbled, yep, that's my hometown kind of answers. Remember, the examiner wants to see you strut your stuff, linguistically speaking. Instead of saying, I like pizza, tell them why you like pizza. What kind of pizza makes your taste buds sing? Is it a thin crust New York-style slice or a deep dish Chicago-style extravaganza? Give them details. Think of it like this. Part 1 is your warm-up act. Ditch the one-word answers and let your language flow. Trust me, the examiner will thank you for it. Okay, so you're pumped to show off your English skills, you're ready to elaborate, but hold your horses! Speaking too quickly is a recipe for disaster. It's like trying to stuff a whole pizza in your mouth at once. It's messy, it's hard to understand, and someone's probably going to end up wearing a pepperoni. On the flip side, speaking too slowly is like watching paint dry. The key here is to find that sweet spot, the Goldilocks zone of speaking speed. You want to speak at a pace that's natural, clear, and easy for the examiner to understand. It's like having a conversation with a friend who's grading your English skills, but still a friend. Take your time, breathe, and enunciate those words. Remember, this isn't a race. Speaking too quickly can actually hurt your score because it makes it harder for the examiner to follow what you're saying. Alright folks, we're moving on to Part 2 of the IELTS speaking test, where you get to show off your storytelling skills. You'll be given a topic card with some prompts, and you'll have 1 glorious minute to prepare your answer. But here's the thing. So many candidates just stare at the topic card like it's written in a foreign language. They waste precious seconds panicking instead of planning their attack. Use that 1 minute wisely. Jot down key points, think about impressive vocabulary, and maybe even practice your best I'm a natural storyteller facial expressions. Okay, you've planned your answer, you're feeling confident, and you're ready to wow the examiner with your incredible storytelling abilities. But wait, before you launch into a passionate monologue about your pet goldfish, make sure you're actually answering the prompt on the card. Going off topic is like driving a car and suddenly veering off the road into a ditch. It's confusing, it's disorienting, and it's definitely not going to get you any closer to your destination, which in this case is a high IELTS score. Remember, the examiner is looking for your ability to follow instructions and stay focused. They want to see that you can understand the prompt and deliver a relevant and coherent response. So, buckle up, stay on track, and enjoy the ride. Alright, we're in the home stretch. Part 3 of the IELTS speaking test is where the real fun begins. This is your chance to dive deeper into the topic at hand and show off your ability to think critically and express your opinions. But here's the catch: short, simple answers just won't cut it. This isn't the time to be shy or reserved. The examiner wants to hear you elaborate, provide examples, and really engage with the questions. Think of it like this. Part 3 is like a tennis match. The examiner serves up a question, and you need to hit it back with a thoughtful and well-developed response. Okay, last but not least, we need to talk about engagement. And no, I'm not talking about wedding rings and proposals, although congratulations if that's where your head went. I'm talking about engaging with the examiner and showing them that you're not just passively answering questions, you're actively participating in a discussion. This means listening carefully to the examiner, responding to their questions thoughtfully, and even asking clarifying questions of your own. Remember, this is a conversation, not an interrogation. The examiner wants to see that you're interested, you're curious, and you're not afraid to speak your mind. So, relax, be yourself, and let your personality shine through. That's all, folks. We've covered the most common mistakes that candidates make on the IELTS speaking test and, more importantly, how to avoid them. Remember, practice makes perfect. So find yourself a speaking partner, even if that partner is your reflection in the mirror, and get to work. Thanks for watching, and remember, practice makes perfect. See you in the next video.